Welcome back to another video here on Duel Links Central. Thank you to everybody that left me positive feedback or any sort of feedback on the previous Arkana level 40 video, and also considered subscribing. So we're going to go ahead and use another level 40 build, but this one is using Unhappy Girl. So this one is a lot easier to acquire than the previous build that I put up yesterday on the channel. So if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, of course. And we're using Mystical Beast of, or excuse me, Mystical. I always say Mythical. Beast of Surskit, though. This is a drop reward from Odeon and level up, I believe. So there's that. Unhappy Girl, we'll run 3 of those, and I'll show you guys why. Crystal Seer for draw consistency, and Raime to allow you to fish out the Crystal Seers, or excuse me, the Unhappy Girl card. We have Piranha Army this time around. He's going to be the main combo piece as opposed to the Gravekeeper from the previous video. That along with Ryoku and Shard of the Greed can go away. You don't need this. It's just here for draw power. I like to have quicker decks with better draws. So you can run other Jars of Greeds or any other card that you want. You want to put in some more Glossies or Prismatics to get a higher score. That's up to you, but it's not part of the main combo. Just keep in mind that sometimes his deck can get to drawing a lot. So if he starts fishing out cards in his deck, he gets less cards than you. Of course, you have to play a little bit faster in that regard. So you can basically beat him before he decks out. So Temple of the Kings along with the Mystical Beast. So there's that. And Gift of the Martyr is a part of our main combo, along with Secret Pass to the Treasures. This card, it doesn't have to necessarily be here. This is here to basically lock down his Dark Renewal, I believe it's called. So you can play something like this. You can play Dimension Gate, Interdimensional Matter Transporter to kind of counter that thing as well. It's just one of those things. Security Orb is here because it's a nifty little card that allows me to protect myself, and also whenever if he's able to get out Dark Magician, which he probably will with this deck because it's not able to run over everything like the previous build, if he uses Dark Magic attack, I can basically get this destroyed and then destroy his Dark Magician. And then Jar of Greed, Ryoku Field is here to stop the Thousand Knives, and then you will need a fusion monster for this method. Whatever strongest fusion monster you have, I just went ahead and grabbed both of those guys. So that's it. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. But yeah, like I said, you will need a fusion monster. You can actually run a fusion directly in the deck instead of the Mystical Beast as well, and it's Temple of the Kings card. You don't have to use those two, right? You can go out of your way and do the full fusion combo out into something, maybe Thunder Dragon, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, because that's the most easy to acquire fusion monster from my experience. So there's that. All right, so Holy Guard is a skill you're going to use because it allows Unhappy Girl to attack into the monsters on the opponent's side of the field without you taking battle damage during your turn. Man, I've just had like a couple of days where I couldn't talk for whatever reason in these videos. All right, so he plays the double cost, and one thing that didn't happen, I actually never had it happen in my duels with him, and people who were saying that it was happening to them in the other videos comments, was that he would play double Costin and then like double summon and then immediately go out to Dark Magician and then basically overpower them. So I guess that's unlikely or uncommon. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet myself. I have seen him use like a summon, like a double Costin, for example, and then use Legion of the Fiend Gesture's effect to allow him to tribute immediately the same turn or whatever as he normal summons. I've seen him do that, but I haven't seen him double summon. You guys say that he has the card in his deck. I've never seen him use it. All right, speaking of which, he may do that combo I was just talking about here. No? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and crash into the Legion here. So Unhappy Girl just locks him down, right? Completely locks him down. These monsters can't attack after I do this. They're virtually useless aside from a tribute. They're just taking up space. He must not have a Dark Magician. And if you ever draw a Raime, just go ahead and play the Raime and crash into a monster, because it'll allow you to get the Raime's fish out and search for a Unhappy Girl card. All right, and that's it for me. Thins out your deck a little bit because you can go ahead and do that. I'll activate Jar of Greed probably this turn here. I already had a Ryoku Field. You really only need one, but you run 2 for the consistency to make sure that you can get one pretty much. All right, and I set the Security Orb in case he plays the Dark Magician. Play a second Unhappy Girl to get the lockdowns going, so in case one of them is destroyed or whatever the case is. Later on in the game, I will tribute one for Mystical Beast. All right, so he's going to do the combo. He must have just drew into Dark Magician. I do like his animation, though. The Red Dark Magician animation is lit. Let me know in the comments which one you guys specifically like more, red or the traditional Mahad Dark Magician summon animation. So there's a Dark Magic attack. Alright, whoops, wrong card. And that's part of the reason why I like to run another one, right? Because he can do that and get rid of your Riryoku field. So I'm going to set another Riryoku field. He only runs one Dark Magic attack, though. So he can't do that again. I'm not going to... I'll play the Raimei, actually, and crash. Alright, so you need to attack into the Legion. That's fine. Unhappy Girl, you can attack into Double Costin. Lock down the Double Costin. And you can attack into Double Costin to get yourself eliminated and give me my last Unhappy Girl, which I will probably not even play. That's most likely what's going to happen. Okay, I'll set this. One thing to be... See, like, are they all locked? Okay, so one thing to be wary of is having your entire board locked down. What I mean by that is having too many monsters out. I'm going to actually switch this to defense mode as bait for him to destroy it. I just simply don't need it right now. I want him to destroy it. I want him to play another Dark Magician. He runs 3, right? I want him to play another Dark Magician. Okay. I may even tribute it. I don't know. Not yet. I'll just kind of wait. Yeah, I can do that. I don't need it to be destroyed technically. All right. I'm drawing into too many cards here. Drawing into too many. I'll play the Temple of the Kings. The Hieroglyphic card would be really good in this deck, actually. Hieroglyphic Lithograph, because it allows you to hold 1 extra card and it also does damage. See, I haven't taken any damage, so... You know, I talked about like the variable replaceable cards in the deck. One thing that you can do, like I was talking about, is sub in or out some of those cards, in which you may want to sub in and out some cards that allow you to inflict damage upon yourself. That may help you. Alright, so he's going to do it. He's going to probably use 1,000 Knives. Or Bound 1. That works. I can actually eliminate that with the Riryoku, but I don't really care. Because he doesn't seem to be doing anything. I can lock that down. I will, actually. I'm going to stop the Magician from being able to attack. But yeah, you can basically put in some cards that inflict damage upon yourself, so that way you are able to... nice try. You are able to go ahead and get more life point lower bonuses, right? Because this deck, the way I have it currently constructed, I didn't even consider that. So, like I said, there's only a few main combo pieces. You may want to do something like Ritual Foregone into a glossy Magician of Black Chaos or something like that, and use it as one of the boss monsters in your deck to Riryoku and then Gift of the Martyr, as I will do in a minute. So, just food for thought. When it comes to these farm decks, they are heavily open to suggestion. You don't have to follow exactly to a T what is done. I don't think he has any other way to stop this thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and tribute it out. I will wait one more turn, actually, before I do that. Wait one more turn. But I don't think he has a way to stop it anymore. Because, like, he can't... I didn't need to do that. But he can't attack anymore with the Dark Magician. Goodbye, Shard. Don't need you. Like I said, the Shards aren't even necessary, because you're not destroying his monsters. He's not actually going ahead and drawing into anything in particular. Okay, so I need to do this here. So that way, next turn I can play my Piranha. And this is also the budget version, no Union Attack. Because damn it, it would be a lot better if I had Union Attack, but I don't. This will probably be like a 6-7k farm. We're going to end the turn here. Next turn, we are golden. We're going to activate this because he just set down most likely Dark Renewal. I don't know exactly what he has, but I'm going to trigger it now so he can't use anything. Once again, that card is not necessary. It is just a part of the farm right now. We are going to trigger Temple of the Kings here. Send the Surskit to the grave and bring out Ultimate Dragon. we are going to summon Piranha Army. And then this is where you get into Ryoku. Cut that thing's attack in half. Feed it. Oh, that was a misplay. 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 Oh my god, this is where we have issues. So I'm going to have to give it to something else. So this farm won't be as good. That was a misplay. You want to use this first. You have to use this first. You have to use Secret Pass of the Treasures first. Misplay, my mistake. My mistake, my mistake, my mistake. And I would totally re-record this video if this guy would freaking spawn. This is the first time I've seen level 40 in like 3 hours. So you have to use that first. Because if you don't, a Piranha cannot go direct. In which, even if he didn't go direct, I could probably have destroyed the Legion right there, or the Tomato, and still done enough damage, but still, right? You want to make sure that you can get it. So I'm going to get over 5,000, because what I was going to say is Ryoku cuts that monster's attack in half, you feed it to the Piranha, and then even though its attack is cut in half, Gift of the Martyr gives the original monster's attack. Send that to the grave, give it over to Piranha. He has over 5,000. We are golden. And then we'll go direct damage for over 5,000. This is definitely going to be a 6k farm. And of course, his ability doubles it. The Piranha Army, that card, as you guys may have read, doubles what he does to the opponent, which is why it's over 10k. So I guess it didn't really matter. You know, I talk about the misplay. I totally forgot he does that. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I totally forgot because I don't use Piranha Army anymore. Ever since I got the Gravekeeper and Union attack the last time Yugi was here, I don't use that method anymore. So a 7k farm, not bad. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wrap it up there. Like I said, there are a few variables. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the deck once again. Few variables. You can honestly drop every card in this deck that is not Piranha and Gift of the Martyr. If you're running what I run, you don't need Ryoku because the Blue Eyes is strong enough. Any monster that has at least 4,200 would be strong enough to combo with Piranha Army to give it 5,000 attack, so it doubles up, as it says right here, by inflicting damage to over 10,000, which is what gives you that 999 bonus. So you just need Piranha, the Secret Pass, Gift of the Martyr, or potentially Ryoku if you're doing something like playing a Blue Eyes. I think this will allow Blue Eyes to replace the Blue Eyes Ultimate or one of those monsters because Ryoku adds that added attack. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Sorry for the couple of misplays in there and forgotten things. I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'll get you guys in the next one though. Peace out.